Midnight 11. I hand in my resignation. Genevieve looks at it. Going home for an arranged marriage. 4 words. The coffee cup in her hand shatters instantly. Her eyes red, she asks if I can be the Landry family's daughter-in-law. Outside the door, Samantha digs her nails into her palm. Tomorrow the whole company will know. The Ice Queen CEO begs her assistant not to leave. And that green tea heiress has already begun brewing a scheme to destroy everyone. My name is Lucas. I have been Genevieve's assistant for 5 years. 5 years. 1,825 days and nights. I have seen her cry at 3 in the morning in her office. Seen her stay cold as a blade when shareholders try to overthrow her. Seen her lean on my shoulder drunk, whispering, "Lucas, don't go." But tonight is different. Tonight I am determined to leave. The resignation letter has been in my pocket for 3 days. The edges softened by sweat. I revised the wording repeatedly. From personal career development to family reasons. Finally settling on 8 words. Mom urges marriage. Returning home to meet prospects. Frankly, the reason is half true, half false. My mom does bombard me with calls daily. Last week she even arranged 3 potential matches outright. Sending photos and resumes to my email. Adding a note. Son. Mom's health is failing. Hurry up and find me a daughter-in-law. But what truly made up my mind was last month's incident. Genevieve went to negotiate a merger. The counterparty was a greasy boss in his 50s. Named Zhao. Infamous industry-wide as a lecher. He used a toast to grope Genevieve's hand. I blocked the glass, shielding her. Drinking 3 shots of liquor on her behalf. Mr. Zhao grew displeased, saying, "Assistant Lu here is quite protective of his boss." Genevieve said expressionlessly, "He is allergic to alcohol." That night I did indeed have an allergic reaction. Breaking out in hives all over. Getting 4 fluids in the hospital until 3 in the morning. Genevieve sat beside me handling documents. Not uttering a single word. Back at work the next day. She acted as if nothing had happened. This is Genevieve. She never says thank you. Never says it must hurt. Never says, "Lucas, you've worked hard." She only uses actions to tell you, "Your life belongs to me. Without my consent, you cannot be in danger." But I am tired. Not physically tired. Emotionally exhausted. For 5 years I watched her reject suitor after suitor. Watched her lock all tenderness beneath an iceberg. Watched her treat me well yet never admit it. My mom is right. I am 28. I cannot waste more time. Genevieve is 32. She can afford to wait. I cannot. So tonight, I chose the worst possible timing. Friday night at 11. Only the 2 of us left in the entire building. I knock on her office door. "Come in." I push the door open. Genevieve sits behind her desk. Piles of documents spread before her. A half-cooled coffee beside her. She wears a black blazer. Hair pinned up. Makeup pristine like a mannequin. But I know she is utterly exhausted. Because the concealer under her eyes is thicker than usual. "Ms. Genevieve. A document needs your signature." I slip the resignation letter between the last pages. Handing it over. She doesn't look up. Takes the document, flipping to the last page. Then her movement stops. 3 full seconds. She stares at that page unmoving. I stand there. Heart pounding like a drum. The office is silent enough to hear the hum of the central AC. Genevieve finally looks up. Her expression unchanged. But her eyes begin to redden. As if someone lit a fire inside them. What is the meaning of this? Her voice is calm. But I know this is the calm before the storm. After 5 years, I know her too well. The calmer she appears, the bigger the trouble. Resignation. I say. My mom is pressing hard. Wants me to go back for an arranged marriage. An arranged marriage. Yes. Girls from back home. Known families. Mom is quite satisfied. I say this feeling guilty. Mom does urge marriage. But where would these satisfactory girls come from? The photos she sent. I haven't replied to any. Genevieve stands up. Wearing 10-centimeter heels. Barely shorter than me. She circles the desk. Walking towards me step by step. Each step trampling on my heart. You are going back to marry someone else. Yes. Have you met that girl? Not yet. Then on what basis will you marry her? I am stumped. Genevieve is already before me. Close enough to smell her cool, sharp perfume. She tilts her head up looking at me. The redness in her eyes spreading to the bridge of her nose. Lucas. Her voice starts trembling. Can I not be the Landry family's daughter-in-law? My brain goes blank. What did you say? I asked you. Can I, Genevieve? Not be worthy to be your family's daughter-in-law? Tears fall from her eyes. Genevieve is crying. The woman who berated a dozen grown men into silence during board meetings. The woman who remained unfazed when partners slammed tables threatening her. The woman everyone fears. The Ice Queen CEO. Is crying. Don't leave, okay? She grabs my sleeve. Like a drowning person clutching the last driftwood. I open my mouth. Unable to utter a single word. A faint sound comes from outside the door. Like someone clenching a fist. Nails digging into flesh. Out of the corner of my eye I catch a flash of a Chanel suit skirt hem through the door crack. Samantha. Genevieve's pursuer. Heiress of the rival Scott Group. 28 years old. Beautiful. Well-born. Chasing Genevieve for 3 years. Rejected countless times yet still clinging desperately. She was working late tonight too. No. She had no reason to be here at this hour. Was she following me? Or following Genevieve? Samantha's figure vanishes. But I know. She heard everything. Genevieve still grips my sleeve. Tears flowing unstoppably. Her makeup ruined. Mascara smeared. Looking utterly undignified for a president. Ms. Genevieve. Please calm down. I force the words out. I am perfectly calm. She releases my sleeve. Wiping away tears. Walking back behind her desk. Rummaging through a drawer. These past 5 years you have shielded me from so much. I remember it all. Last time with Mr. Zhao forcing drinks. You ended up hospitalized with allergies. I sat in the hospital hallway all night. The time before at the shareholder meeting. Someone proposed replacing me. You stayed up all night compiling dirt on every shareholder. Helping me turn the tables the next day. And more. Ms. Genevieve. Call me Genevieve. I take a deep breath. No. If this continues, I will never be able to leave. Ms. Genevieve. You are merely accustomed to having me around. Replace me with someone else. It would be the same. Genevieve jerks her head up. Eyes cold as knives. Do you think I am spouting empty pleasantries? I didn't. 5 years. She enunciates each word. Do you think I, Genevieve? Am the type to bow to mere habit. She opens the drawer. Pulling out a car key and a bank card. Slapping them onto the desk. These are my car keys. The keys to that Riverview penthouse are in there too. This card holds $3 million. You want to marry. I will marry you. You want a house. I will give you one. You want money. I will give it to you. You want to leave. Impossible. I stare at the keys and card on the desk. Chest tight and heavy. Ms. Genevieve. This isn't about money. Then what is the problem? If your mother disapproves, I will talk to her. You think I am too old. I am 4 years older. But I am not ugly, maimed, or poor. You dislike my personality. I can change. Tell me. I will agree to any condition. By the end, her voice chokes up again. I close my eyes. My heart feels squeezed, aching until I cannot breathe. Ms. Genevieve. Don't leave tonight. She cuts me off. Stay. We will talk properly. Tomorrow I am off. We will go out. I open my eyes, seeing the pleading in hers. Fine. I won't leave tonight. I say. But the resignation letter stays. We discuss further. Genevieve nods, sitting back down. But tears keep falling. I turn and exit, closing the door behind me. The corridor is empty, but the scent of Chanel No. 5 lingers in the air. Samantha was here. She heard everything. I stand at the end of the hallway, lighting a cigarette, hands shaking too hard to ignite it. For 5 years I thought I was merely Genevieve's tool. A shield against drinks. A punching bag for venting. A workhorse grinding away until death. But since when did things change? Was it when she fell ill and only allowed me to attend her? Or when she got drunk and only ever called my number? Or when she brought me gifts after every business trip, claiming they were bought on a whim? I don't know. But I know one thing. When Genevieve said, "Can I not be your family's daughter-in-law?" my heart skipped a beat. That half beat was called heartbeat. 8 o'clock the next morning. I arrive at the company, blocked by Samantha in the pantry. She wears a cream-colored dress, makeup flawless, smiling gently. But her eyes are pure venom. Assistant Lou. Working late last night, weren't you? Good morning, Ms. Scott. I hold my coffee, unwilling to engage. I heard you are resigning. She leans against the espresso machine, tilting her head at me. Because Auntie is urging marriage. Ms. Scott is very well informed. Of course. She smiles. I also heard Ms. Genevieve cried begging you not to leave. Saying something about not being worthy to be your family's daughter-in-law. TSK, TSK, TSK. How touching. I grip my coffee cup tighter. Ms. Scott, get to the point. I simply remind you. She leans closer, lowering her voice. You don't actually believe Ms. Genevieve could fancy an assistant like you, do you? She is merely exploiting 5 years of your loyalty to retain staff. Do you realize how much trouble you leaving causes her? Training a new person takes time. No one to handle your workload. She simply cannot bear to lose a useful tool. Every word feels like a needle jabbing into my heart. Ms. Scott finished. Finished. She steps back, resuming an elegant smile. Assistant Lou. Don't flatter yourself. A woman like Genevieve only cares about the company. Profit. Herself. Did you really think she would marry you? Wake up. She turns and walks away. High heels clicking on the floor, like hammering on my heart. I stand in the pantry. Coffee gone cold, untouched. Samantha's words were harsh, but they held truth. Was Genevieve's performance last night genuine? Or fear of losing a capable deputy? Just as I ponder this, my phone vibrates. Message from Genevieve. Come to my office. I push the door open. Genevieve has returned to her usual self. Makeup pristine. Suit impeccable. Eyes cold. Last night's tears seem like a dream. Sit. She gestures to the chair opposite. I sit down, waiting for her to speak. About last night. I drank too much. Everything I said was nonsense. She flips through documents without looking at me. Don't take it seriously. My heart sinks. Understood. Regarding the resignation. I do not approve. Ms. Genevieve. My mother's side. Your mother's side is none of my concern. She lifts her head, eyes sharp. You signed a contract. Early termination requires penalty fees. I calculated. You cannot afford it. I can pay in installments. I won't accept installments. I take a deep breath. Ms. Genevieve. What exactly do you want? Genevieve falls silent for a few seconds. Pulling out a new contract from the drawer. Sliding it towards me. Take a look. I flip it open. Stunned. 50% raise. Company stock options. Additional 1 month paid leave annually. Plus housing allowance. Stay. She says. Name your terms. I look at the contract. Then at her. Her face betrays no emotion. But the fingers gripping the pen tremble. Ms. Genevieve. This is. I simply don't want to hire someone new. She cuts me off. Training newcomers is too troublesome. Hypocritical. But I don't voice it. I need time to consider. 3 days. She says. Give me your answer in 3 days. Holding the contract, I walk out of the office. In the hallway, I bump into Samantha. She leans against the wall. Mouth curled in a mocking sneer. Got a raise. I ignore her. Lucas. Are you stupid? She follows me. She gives you a raise. Gives you options. You think it's because why? Because she fears you leaving. Fears no one to block drinks for her once you're gone. Wait till the new person gets up to speed. See if she spares you a glance then. I stop, turning to look at her. Ms. Scott. What exactly are you trying to say? I am saying. She walks up to me, tilting her head back. You leaving benefits everyone. You go home, Mary. Ms. Genevieve loses a burden. I also can. She doesn't finish. But the implication is clear. You like Ms. Genevieve. Go pursue her. Has nothing to do with me. How does it not? She sneers. As long as you are here. She won't notice me for even a day. Once you leave, she will see others. So you want me gone? Of course. She smiles sweetly. And I can help you. Aren't you short on money? Your mother's surgery fees. I can cover them. Condition is you resign. Never come back. I stare at her for 3 seconds. Ms. Scott. Do you think the entire world is as foolish as you? Samantha's smile freezes. First, my mother isn't ill. Doesn't need surgery fees. Second, I resigned because my mother urged marriage. Not due to lack of funds. Third, matters between you and Ms. Genevieve. Do not drag me into it. I turn and walk away, leaving her standing alone. But I know Samantha will not let this rest. This woman, to get Genevieve, is capable of anything? And I, caught in the middle. Trapped between a rock and a hard place. Stay. Continue being Genevieve's tool. Watching her never admit her feelings. Leave. Go home for an arranged marriage. Never seeing her again in this lifetime. My phone vibrates again. Message from my mom. Son. Mom scheduled an arranged meeting for the day after tomorrow. Photo of the girl sent. Remember to look. I click open the photo. Glance and close it. It's not that the girl is unsuitable. But my heart already houses someone. A person who will never admit it. Yet never leave either. Outside the window darkness falls. Friday night. The entire building once again holds only her and me. I stand before the floor-to-ceiling windows, gazing at the city's myriad lights. Feeling for the first time. These 5 years. I lived like a fool. And the one who made me foolish is currently in the adjacent office, preparing a contract incapable of retaining me. Early the next morning. Genevieve seems like a changed person. I bring coffee into her office. She sits upright. The new contract from last night placed before her. Beside it lies an additional supplementary agreement. She looks up at me. Eyes cold enough to freeze. Sit. I sit down, pushing the coffee towards her. She doesn't touch it. Regarding last night's matter. Let me emphasize again. She flips open the contract. I drank too much. Words spoken are null and void. Treat them as unheard. Understood. Good. She turns the contract around, pushing it towards me. Look at the supplementary clauses. I lower my gaze. Supplementary Agreement Clause 3. Upon accepting this agreement, party B shall not voluntarily resign within 3 years. Otherwise liable to pay party A liquidated damages amounting to RMB 2 million. 2 million. A decade's salary couldn't cover it. Ms. Genevieve. This is to prevent you taking the options and fleeing. She says impassively. Cultivating an assistant costs the company effort. I dislike wasting resources. Wasting effort. She states it lightly. As if the woman crying and begging me last night wasn't her. I stare at the contract for a long while. 2 voices war in my head. One says stay. She needs you. The other says leave. She is merely using you. 3 days aren't up yet. I push the contract back. I need more time. Genevieve's eyes flicker, but quickly regain their icy indifference. As you wish. I rise to leave. She suddenly speaks. Lucas. Yes. Your mother. How is her health? I pause startled. She never asks about my family. 5 years. She never even asked my mother's name. Manageable. Just very insistent about the marriage. Oh. She lowers her head, resuming document review. Convey my regards to Auntie. I say nothing. Turning to exit. In the hallway, Samantha leans against the window, holding an Americano. Smiling meaningfully. Assistant Lou. Looking rather unwell today. Good morning, Ms. Scott. I heard. Ms. Genevieve added a supplementary clause. 2 million penalty. She sips her coffee. She is chaining you to death with that. I don't respond. Tell me. Is this love or hatred from her? Samantha tilts her head. Love wouldn't make you sign an indenture. Hatred wouldn't begrudge letting you go. TSK, TSK, TSK. Complicated. Ms. Scott. What exactly are you driving at? I mean, staying serves no purpose for you. She sets down her cup, walking up to me. She cannot give you what you desire. Family. Children. A normal marriage. None of it. Following her. You will sink deeper and deeper, ending up with nothing. Then what about you? What can you give her? Samantha laughs. My family has money, resources, everything she requires. I can help her swallow the Scott Group whole. Elevate her career further. Can you? I cannot. I am just a small assistant. Monthly salary 20,000. No house, no car. Savings barely enough for mom's down payment. Lucas. Be sensible. Samantha pats my shoulder. Take her money. Leave. Better for everyone. I watch her retreating back. Chest tight and heavy. She is right. Staying. I offer Genevieve nothing. Only dragging her down. Making her a subject of gossip. My phone vibrates. Mom's call. Son. Don't forget your arranged meeting the day after tomorrow. Girl named Li Xiao. Elementary school teacher. Very honest. You'll surely like her. Mom. I am busy now. Talk later. Busy, busy, busy. You are busy every day. When will you give me a grandson? Mom. I don't care. You must return the day after tomorrow. If you don't, I will come to your company myself. The call ends. I stand in the hallway, gazing at the gray, gloomy sky outside. Feeling for the first time. This might be my life from now on. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Genevieve suddenly summons me to her office. Prepare yourself. Dinner with Mr. Zhao tonight. Which Mr. Zhao? Who else? She frowns. Zhao Jiangwo. That greasy old man who forced drinks on me last time. Discussing the merger again. Yes. He holds crucial technology patents we require. Must secure them. Location. Shengtang Hotel. 7 p.m. I nod. Exiting to arrange things. 6:30 p.m. I drive Genevieve to the hotel. She sits in the back. Head bent over files. Silent the entire ride. Near arrival, she suddenly speaks. Lucas. Tonight, if Mr. Zhao forces drinks, do not block them for me. Why? Last time you ended up hospitalized allergic. I don't want a repeat. I glance at her via the rearview mirror. She keeps her head lowered. Expression hidden. I will be fine. I said don't block them. That is an order. Her tone brooks no argument. I fall silent. During the banquet, Mr. Zhao indeed begins forcing drinks again. Raising his glass towards Genevieve. Face creased in a greasy smile. Ms. Genevieve. This cup you must drink. Drink it. The patent matter becomes negotiable. Genevieve lifts her glass. I reach out to intercept. Mr. Zhao. Ms. Genevieve is indisposed today. I will drink on her behalf. Lucas. Genevieve glares at me. It's fine. I take the glass. Downing it in one gulp. Zhao Jiangwo roars with laughter. Little Lu is forthright. Come, come. Another cup. Cup after cup. White liquor and red wine mixed. My stomach begins churning violently. Genevieve sits beside me. Complexion ashen. But says nothing. By the 10th cup I cannot hold on. Rushing into the restroom, retching uncontrollably. Emerging. Genevieve stands at the doorway. Holding a bottle of mineral water. Drink. I take the water. Gulping several mouthfuls. I told you not to block them. I cannot watch you be forced to drink. Then watch me suffer allergies. I say nothing. She studies me for seconds. Suddenly reaching out to feel my forehead. Running a fever. It's nothing. I said go to the hospital. No need. I will take some medicine at home. I said go to the hospital. Her tone permits no refusal. Ultimately, I am taken to the hospital by her. The ER doctor diagnoses alcohol allergy compounded by acute gastritis, recommending 4 fluids. I lie on the hospital bed receiving the drip. Genevieve sits nearby handling documents. The scene identical to last time. Ms. Genevieve, please return. I can manage. Shut up. I obey. Post-trip it is already 1 am. Genevieve drives me home. At the apartment building she doesn't cut the engine. Lucas, have you decided regarding the resignation? I stare out at the pitch-black night. Silent for a long while. Not yet. 3 days approach swiftly. I know. If you leave. She pauses. If you leave, I will hire someone new. But that person will not be you. The statement sounds absurd. Naturally, they wouldn't be me. I am leaving. Ms. Genevieve, what exactly are you trying to say? She offers no reply. Stepping on the accelerator, driving off. I stand below the building, watching her taillights vanish around the street corner. A premonition surfaces. Perhaps between us. It truly is ending. The next workday. Samantha blocks the pantry entrance again. Heard you ended up in hospital again last night. Ms. Scott is remarkably well informed. Of course. She smiles. Heard also that Ms. Genevieve kept you company all night. She was merely passing by. Passing by. Samantha snorts derisively. Her home is east. Yours is west. Passing by which route precisely? I remain silent. Lucas. Still don't comprehend. She is trading your life for her gains. You block drinks for her until hospitalization. Not a word of thanks from her. Is such a woman worth it? Worthiness is my call. Fine. Your call. Samantha shrugs. But what about your mother? Is she worth your daily hospitalizations? I stay quiet. I checked. Your mother's health is genuinely poor. Hypertension. Diabetes. Early stage cataracts. Living alone in your hometown. No one to care for her. Staying by Genevieve's side. What can you offer her? Every word pierces my heart. Ms. Scott. What do you ultimately want? I want you gone. She states bluntly. Once you leave, Genevieve will despair. Once she despairs, she will notice me. You are so certain she will notice you? Certain. Samantha smiles confidently. Because I can offer what you never can. I cease engaging, carrying my coffee back to my workstation. But her words embed themselves like nails in my psyche. Mom truly needs care. I genuinely offered Genevieve nothing by staying. Remaining benefits no one. 3 days deadline arrives. Holding the contract, I enter Genevieve's office. Decided? She asks. Decided. I place the contract on the desk, pushing it forward. Ms. Genevieve. Before I finish speaking, my phone vibrates. Hometown number. Aunt Zhang, our neighbor. My heart lurches. Answering. Little Shana. Hurry back. Your mother collapsed. Currently in emergency at the county hospital. Phone nearly slips from my grasp. What happened? Don't know. Heard her cry out at home. Rushed over, found her unconscious. Ambulance came. Doctors suspect stroke or similar. Hurry back. I am on my way. Ending the call. I tremble uncontrollably. Genevieve stands up. Complexion changing. What is it? Mom collapsed. Critical condition. Let's go. I will drive you. No need. I can manage. Don't argue. She grabs the car keys, rushing out. I follow. Inside the elevator, she is already checking navigation. County Hospital. 2.5 hours by car. Too long. Fastest route. You'd need 3 train transfers otherwise. Longer. I force calm. Right. Driving is fastest. On the highway, Genevieve drives recklessly. Speeds hitting 160. Never seen her drive this fast. Ms. Genevieve. Slow down. Safety first. Shut up. I obey. Her hands grip the wheel, trembling. But her expression remains eerily calm. En route, Mom calls again. Not her. Aunt Jean using her phone. Little Shun. Doctors say it's early stage lung cancer. Collapse triggered by emotional distress. Needs immediate surgery. Estimated cost around 100,000. 100,000. My mind buzzes. Sent Mom 50,000 last month for house renovations. 3,000 left in my account. Savings combined insufficient. Aunt Jang. I will find a way. Please look after her. All right. Hurry back. Ending the call. I lean back against the seat. Hands shaking violently. How much is needed? Genevieve asks. 100,000. She says nothing. One hand steady on the wheel. The other retrieves her phone, operating briefly. My phone vibrates. Bank notification. Account ending XXXX credited with 300,000 renminbi. I am stunned. Ms. Genevieve. Advance on salary. She says impassively. No repayment required. Condition is you do not resign. 300,000. Too much. I said no repayment. Her voice is ice. Your mother's surgical fees. Hospitalization. Follow-up treatment. All require funds. 100,000 is insufficient. Ms. Genevieve. Lucas. She glances at me. Should you dare mention resignation? I withdraw this money immediately. I open my mouth. Utterly speechless. 300,000. Insignificant to Genevieve. But I know. This is her first proactive assistance to anyone. She never gives money. Never concerns herself with others' welfare. She is the type who calculates profit to the second decimal. Demanding returns on every cent. Yet she gave me 300,000. No repayment demanded. Solely requiring I not resign. What is this? A purchase of my life. Or, don't overthink. She sees through me. I simply dislike hiring anew. Hypocritical. But I stay silent. 2.5 hours later. We reach the county hospital. Mom is awake. Lying on the hospital bed. Complexion sallow. Lips pale. Seeing me enter, tears fall instantly. Son. It's fine. I am here. I clutch her hand. Heart aching fiercely. Aunt Zhang remarks. Doctors say early stage lung cancer. High success rate for surgery. Must proceed soon. Cost roughly 100,000. Not including follow-up. Funds are covered. I have them. You have them. Your monthly salary is what? Aunt Zhang disbelieves. I truly have them. Genevieve stands at the doorway. Not entering. Mom notices her. Her gaze shifts abruptly. That is. My boss. Ms. Genevieve. She brought me here. Boss. Mom stares at Genevieve for several seconds. Remarkably beautiful. Genevieve nods slightly. Greetings, Auntie. Excellent, excellent. Quickly come and sit. Genevieve enters. Standing beside the bed. Mom grasps her hand, refusing to let go. Young lady. How old are you? 32. Seeing anyone? Mom. I interrupt hastily. I asked her. Don't cut in. Mom glares at me. Then looks at Genevieve. Seeing anyone? No. Why not? Such good conditions. Busy. Even busy people need partners. Past 30 childbirth becomes difficult. Mom. My face flushes crimson. Genevieve, however, smiles. Actually smiles. First time witnessing her smile at my mother in 5 years. Auntie is correct. Hence I am currently seeking someone. Found anyone yet? Genevieve glances at me. One glance. But that look makes my heart skip. Almost. Mom's eyes brighten. Whom? What do they do? How old? Auntie. You just underwent surgery. Do not agitate yourself. Genevieve pours her water. Once you are discharged, I will bring him to meet you. Excellent, excellent. I will await it. I stand nearby. Heart in turmoil. She says she found someone. Who? From the company. Or met elsewhere. Seeing Genevieve out. I ask. You mentioned finding someone. Who is it? She doesn't answer. Reaching out to adjust my tie. Properly care for your mother. Company has a gala next week. You must attend. Mom is still hospitalized. Just one evening. Starts 7. Ends 10. I will send the driver for you. Ms. Genevieve. Call me Genevieve. She turns, walking away. High heels clicking on the floor. Each tap hammering my heart. I stand in the hallway. Watching her retreat. An absurd notion arises. Could the person she mentioned be me? Impossible. Absolutely impossible. I am her assistant. She is the CEO. I am a pauper. She is an heiress. I am 28. She is 32. My salary is $20,000 monthly. Her net worth billions. Between us lies not a wall, but the Himalayas. This week of Mom's hospitalization. Samantha ceases contact. I assume she has quieted down. Until that evening. Nurse Xiao Lu mentions. Your girlfriend is lovely. Visits your mom daily. Girlfriend. I have no girlfriend. The one in the white dress. Quite pretty. Speech sweet and soft. White dress. Soft speech. Samantha. What is she doing here? Said she is your friend. Caring for your mom. Even pushed her for a garden stroll yesterday. My scalp prickles. Rushing into the ward. Mom reclines watching television. Spirits high. Mom. Samantha visited. Yes. That girl Manny is wonderful. Visits daily. Even stewed soup for me yesterday. Mom. What did she say to you? Nothing much. Just chatting. Said she is your good friend at work. Says you work exhaustingly. Overtime until midnight daily. Also said your female boss is particularly harsh. Scolds you constantly. She also said. That female boss wants to keep you tied to her side. Preventing you from finding a partner. Claims Lucas is so outstanding. Deserves a good wife and children. Not to be delayed by work. Mom! Do not listen to her. It is all false. False. Mom frowns. Why would she speak falsely? Because. I take a deep breath. Because she likes Ms. Genevieve. Wants me gone. Mom falls silent. Stunned. What? She likes women. Yes. Does Ms. Genevieve also like women? Ms. Genevieve. I am uncertain. Then does she like you? Mom. Please stop asking. Mom is quiet for a long while. Suddenly smiling. Son. Let me tell you. That's Samantha. I dislike her. Her speech too false. Her smiles too false. Everything false. Contrastingly, Ms. Genevieve. Though icy. Her sincerity is genuine. How do you know she is sincere? The way she looks at you. Mom says. When she gazes at you. There is a person in her eyes. When Samantha looks at you. Only calculation resides there. I open my mouth. Words fail me. Son. Mom won't pressure you anymore. Your life. Your decisions. But. Mom grasps my hand. Do not fail those who treat you well. I know she means Genevieve. But I remain unsure. Is Genevieve's kindness genuine? Or serving another agenda? Friday evening. Genevieve's driver arrives for me. The gala at Shengtang Hotel's banquet hall. Attendees are business elites. I change into a suit. Waiting at the entrance for Genevieve. She is half an hour late. Her appearance silences the entire room. Black evening gown. Red lips. Hair coiled. Like a dark flame. Coldly beautiful, forbidding closeness. She approaches me. Reaching out to hook her arm through mine. Let's go. Ms. Genevieve. Isn't this inappropriate? What is inappropriate? People will misunderstand. Misunderstand what? She looks at me. Misunderstand you are my boyfriend. I say nothing. She smiles. Hooking tighter. Then let them misunderstand. Dragged inside by her. Every gaze fixes upon us. I hear hushed whispers. That is Ms. Genevieve's boyfriend. Rather handsome. Boyfriend. Looks like an assistant. Since when can assistants escort CEOs arm in arm? I wish for a fissure to crawl into. Genevieve remains composed. Holding a wine glass, mingling. Never releasing my arm. Zhao Jiangwo was present too. Raising his glass, approaching. Eyes shifting between Genevieve and me. Ms. Genevieve. And this gentleman is my assistant. Lucas. Assistant. Zhao Jiangwo chuckles. Assistants can hold the CEO's arm. Ms. Genevieve. You too. Mr. Zhao reads too much into it. Genevieve says impassively. He cannot hold his liquor. I am assisting him. I nearly laugh. Assisting me. Clearly she is holding me. Zhao Jiangwo obviously doubts. But says no more. Taking his glass away. Midway through the gala. Samantha appears. Wearing a red gown. Heavy makeup. A mobile torch. She strides directly towards us. Smiling radiantly. Ms. Genevieve. Long time no see. Ms. Scott. Assistant Lou. How is Auntie's health? Very well. Thank you for asking. Good. She tilts her head, studying Genevieve. Ms. Genevieve. May I borrow a moment? No. Samantha's smile freezes. Whatever it is. Say it here. Samantha glances at me, biting her lip. Ms. Genevieve. I like you. You know that. The room falls silent. All eyes on us. Genevieve impassive. I know. But I have no interest in women. Interest in men then. Samantha points at me. In him. This is private. No need to report to you. Samantha's complexion turns livid, staring at me for 3 seconds. Suddenly laughing. Lucas. You think she truly likes you? She is merely using you to block me. Once I cease pursuing, she will kick you aside. Ms. Scott. You misunderstand. I say. Misunderstand. She sneers. Then tell me. Why does she dare not publicly acknowledge you as her boyfriend? Why, whenever asked? She claims you are an assistant. Because she deems it shameful. A CEO taking up with an assistant. How embarrassing to admit. Each word a dagger. I know she intends provocation. But her words hold truth. Genevieve never publicly acknowledged me. Assistant remains assistant. Forever beneath notice. Samantha. Genevieve speaks. Voice chilling. Finished. Finished. Then get out. Samantha's face drains of color. Turning, she leaves. The banquet hall hushed. Genevieve leads me onto the balcony. Closing the door. Ignore her. I wasn't listening. What she said isn't factual. It is factual. I state. I am the assistant. You are the CEO. I am unworthy of you. Genevieve stares at me. Eyes gradually reddening. Lucas. Are you foolish? I am not. Merely self-aware. Self-aware. She seizes my tie, jerking me close. Do you know why I dared not admit it publicly? Because I feared your rejection. Feared saying I like you. You would respond. Ms. Genevieve, you drank too much. Feared saying I wish to marry you. You would say. Ms. Genevieve, I am just an assistant. I am dumbfounded. You. I like you. She enunciates each word. Not boss to employee. Woman to man. Since 3 years ago when you blocked that glass for me. I have liked you. Then why didn't you say? Because I am Genevieve. She sheds tears. I do not bow. I never bow to anyone. But Lucas. For you I have bowed countless times. Begged you to stay. Cried saying I wish to be your family's daughter-in-law. Transferred you 300,000. Visited your mother daily in hospital. These deeds I have never done for another soul in my life. I stand rooted. Mind blank. Tell me. What should I do? Her hand gripping my tie trembles. I like you. But I do not know how to like someone. I cannot be gentle. Cannot speak sweetly. Cannot coquette like other women. I only know to give you money. Work. Everything within my power. But these are not what you desire. You desire returning home for arranged meetings. Finding an honest girl. Marrying. Having children. I did not. You did. She cuts me off. Your resignation letter stated. You intend to return for matchmaking. Intend to marry. Live a normal life. These I cannot provide. I am a woman. I cannot bear you children. Cannot offer a conventional family. What I can give is only money. Power. And endless social engagements. She releases my tie. Stepping back. So, if you choose to leave, I will not hinder you. I watch her tear-streaked face. A voice within screams. Embrace her. Tell her you like her too. But I do not move. Because I fear. Fear it is mere impulse. Come morning sober. She will claim. I drank too much. Ignore my ramblings. Fear that together. She will regret. Deeming an assistant unsuitable. Fear more so my own unworthiness. Dragging her down. Making her a laughingstock. Ms. Genevieve. Call me Genevieve. Genevieve. I inhale deeply. Grant me time. How long? I do not know. She studies me long moments. Suddenly smiling. A bitter smile. Tears still clinging. Fine. I grant you time. But Lucas. Do not make me wait over long. She turns departing. I stand on the balcony. Wind blows. Bitterly cold. Phone vibrates. Message from Samantha. Lucas. You think this concludes it? 3 days hence at the company gala. I will let you witness firsthand how Genevieve becomes Zhao Jiangwo's woman. I stare at the screen. Fingers slowly tightening. This woman. What exactly does she intend? Samantha's message lodges like a thorn in my brain. 3 days hence at the company gala. She claimed. Make Genevieve become Zhao Jiangwo's woman. What does that signify? I ponder the entire night. Restless tossing. 4 am. I rise rummaging Samantha's social media. Nothing. She sends another message. Voice this time. I do not play it. Convert straight to text. Lucas. Save your efforts. You won't uncover anything. But remember. Should you miss the gala? You will regret it eternally. I hurl the phone onto the bed. Staring at the ceiling numbly. Genevieve's confession echoes. I like you. Not boss to employee. Woman to man. I replay this sentence 5 times. Each iteration feels unreal. How could she possibly like me? She is Genevieve. Billionaire Ice Queen CEO. I am Lucas. 20,000 a month assistant. Between us lies not the Himalayas, but the entire galaxy. Yet she cried. Truly shed tears. That woman who berated a dozen men into silence during boards. Cried twice for me. Once in the office. Once on the balcony. I refuse to believe it acting. Genevieve does not act. If she disliked you, she wouldn't spare you a glance. But why does she like me? I cannot fathom. Early next morning. I visit mom at the hospital. Her recovery progresses well. Ambulatory now. Seeing my dark circle, she frowns. Didn't sleep last night. Overtime. Lying. Mom blares. Quarreling with Ms. Genevieve. Mom. It's nothing between us. Nothing. Nothing, and she visits daily. Arranges specialists. Covers 300,000 in medical bills. Mom grows increasingly agitated. Take me for a fool. I stay silent. Son. Mom has lived 55 years. Encountered all manner of people. That Ms. Genevieve. Her regard for you is genuine. Do not be ungrateful. Mom. I understand. Understand yet still hesitate. I am unworthy of her. Mom freezes. Studying me long moments. Sighing. Son. Do you know how your father won me over? No idea. He was a pauper. My family disapproved. He stood beneath our window 3 days and nights. Eating nothing, drinking nothing. Until collapsing. Grandmother softened, permitting our union. Mom's eyes redden. Affection isn't about worthiness, only willingness. She is willing to treat you well. You are willing to treat her well. That suffices. I open my mouth. Words escape me. Go chase her. Mom nudges me. Stop dawdling here. Mom. She is busy now. Busy with what? Busy with romance too. Go. Now. Expelled from the ward by Mom. Standing at the hospital entrance. I hesitate long moments. Finally messaging Genevieve. Busy. Reply in 3 seconds. Not busy. Then. Join me for lunch. Okay. Come to the company for me. I hail a cab to the company. En route purchasing flowers. Not roses. Lilies. Her favorite. Remembered for 5 years. Arriving downstairs, I message her. Arrived. Come down. I glance up. She stands at the main entrance. Wearing a white blouse and black slacks. Hair loose. Like a university student. Never seen her so casually attired. 5 years. She always wore suits. Always pristine makeup. Always a mannequin. But today, she resembles a real person. I hand her the flowers. For you. She accepts. Lowering her head to inhale. The corner of her mouth quirks. Briefly. But I see it. Thank you. Let's go. What would you like? Your choice. I take her to a small eatery near the company. Serving hometown cuisine. She sits surveying the place. Frowning slightly. You sure this meets hygiene standards? Certain. Ate here 3 years. Never had diarrhea. She says no more. Orders several dishes. Eats slowly. Chewing each bite deliberately. Watching her. The scene feels absurd. Ice Queen CEO seated in a hole-in-the-wall eating home-style food. Opposite her sits her $20,000 a month assistant. Watching what? She looks up. Watching you. She pauses. Ears reddening. What is interesting? Interesting. She shoots me a glare. Resuming eating. But I catch the smile tugging her lips again. Post-meal, I drive her back to the company. At the curb, she doesn't exit. Lucas. Regarding the gala. You are aware. Aware. Do not attend that night. Why? She hesitates. Samantha will be there. I do not wish you embarrassed. I am not afraid. I fear. She looks at me. I do not wish to hear her words again. Genevieve. First time voicing her name. Heart hammering. Regardless her words. I will not leave. She studies me long moments. Eyes welling again. Promise me. I promise. She smiles. A genuine smile. Eyes crescent like the moon. Good. You will pick me up then. Good. She exits. Pausing mid-stride to glance back. Lucas. Yes. I really like the flowers. She turns, walking away. High heels clicking on pavement. Light is dancing. I stand rooted. Grinning foolishly at my phone. But Samantha's message looms like cold water. Ready to douse. 3 days pass swiftly. Gala afternoon. Genevieve instructs me to collect her at her residence. I change into the suit. Hailing a cab to her upscale neighborhood. Riverview penthouse. Private elevator, exclusive foyer. Security stringent. She pre-arranged clearance with property management. I gain entry. Ringing the bell. She answers. I am stunned. She wears a silver evening gown. Off shoulder. Train trailing. Hair coiled. Diamond earrings adorning. Like a red carpet starlet. Watching what? She frowns. Beautiful. Complimenting again. She rolls her eyes. But the smile tugs her lips. She retrieves her purse. Hooking her arm through mine. Let's go. Genevieve. Yes. You look truly beautiful today. She says nothing. But ears flush crimson. Inside the car. She scrolls her phone continuously. Brow furrowing deeper. What is it? Samantha is here. Brought Zhao Jiangwo along. My heart sinks. What is she plotting? Unknown. Genevieve sets down the phone. Regardless her intent. Do not act rashly. Understood. The gala at Shengtang's banquet hall. Attendance surpasses last time. Genevieve's entrance silences the room. We walk in arm, me clad in the Armani suit she purchased. Whispers arise. Is that truly Ms. Genevieve's boyfriend? Seems like it. Quite a match. Genevieve hears. Hooking her arm tighter. Samantha lurks in a corner. Wineglass in hand. Eyes venomous. Beside her Zhao Jiangwo. Greasy grin plastered. Spotting us, Samantha raises her glass. Smirking meaningfully. Mid-gala Genevieve excuses herself to the restroom. I linger on the balcony for air. Samantha approaches. Assistant Lou. Looking quite dashing today. Ms. Scott wishes to convey. She leans on the railing. Something will happen tonight. What? You will see. Samantha. What exactly is your scheme? She smiles. A sinister smile. I said. You will see. She turns, departing. I stand rooted. Heart accelerating. Genevieve returns. Complexion poor. What is wrong? Nothing. Had some wine. Feeling lightheaded. Stop drinking. I will drive you home. No. Still need to greet clients. She reaches for her glass. I intercept. I will drink on your behalf. No. You are allergic. It's fine. I seize the glass. Downing it. Samantha watches from afar. Mouth curving. My gut lurches. Wrong. This wine is wrong. Genevieve claims dizziness. Her tolerance is high. Half a glass of red cannot induce vertigo unless drugged. I grasp her arm. Genevieve. Certain you only drank half? Certain. Why? Wine might be compromised. Her face changes. What did you say? Samantha watched you intently tonight. Previously messaged claiming Zhao Jiangwo would. I trail off. Genevieve comprehends instantly. You mean? She intends to drug me. Yes. Genevieve grips her glass. Knuckles whitening. What now? Play along. How? Let her believe I am affected. See what she intends. Genevieve studies me 3 seconds. Nodding. Fine. I defer to you. She releases my arm. Steps growing unsteady. Ms. Genevieve. Are you all right? I feign supporting her. Dizzy. She leans on my shoulder. So dizzy. Samantha approaches. Feigned concern. Ms. Genevieve unwell. Unknown. Complains of dizziness. Perhaps over-imbibed. I will assist her to the lounge. Unnecessary. I will take her home. Inconvenient for a man alone. Samantha reaches to assist. I will take her. I do not release my grip. Ms. Scott. I said unnecessary. Samantha's gaze chills. Lucas. Do not be ungrateful. The grateful party is you. Our eyes lock 3 seconds. Samantha breaks contact first. Fine. You escort her. But do not blame me for not warning you. Tonight's affair is beyond your control. She turns, walking away. I support Genevieve outward. Zhao Jiangwo follows. Little Lu. Allow me to drive you both. No need, Mr. Zhao. We manage ourselves. Being polite. My car is outside. Truly unnecessary. I assist Genevieve into our car, instructing the driver to accelerate. Inside the car, Genevieve leans on my shoulder. Eyes closed. Genevieve. Are you all right? Pretending. She opens her eyes. I never drank that glass at all. What? I swapped it. Saw Samantha's accomplice tampering with the drinks. I am stunned. You saw. Why not inform me sooner? Wanted to observe her intentions. Genevieve sits upright. Already had assistants install cameras in the private room. Tonight, I intend to let her dig her own grave. I regard her profile. Chilled. She is no lamb. She is the huntress. Samantha. The prey. The gala continues. While Genevieve feigns unconsciousness on my shoulder, my phone vibrates. Message from Samantha. Lucas. You truly believe you can thwart me? Tonight's game. You are merely audience. I show the phone to Genevieve. She scans it, giving a cold chuckle. Handing the phone back. Resuming her lean on my shoulder. Whispering. Let her gloat. 10 minutes. The performance commences. Driver parks in the hotel's underground garage. Genevieve sits upright, retrieving a compact walkie-talkie from inside her gown, clipping it to her undergarment. Installed 3 cameras in the suite. 1 in the chandelier. 1 behind the mural. 1 beneath the coffee table. Every word. Every movement by Samantha and Zhao Jiangwo. Recorded. When did you install them? Yesterday. Knew she would strike. Simply miscalculated the speed. I study her profile, realizing I never truly knew this woman. Assumed her an iceberg. Workaholic. Socially inept predator. Yet she schemes colder than anyone. Genevieve. Why not tell me earlier? Feared you softening. She looks at me. You have always been too lenient with Samantha. I was not. You were. She cuts me off. You persistently believed her mere infatuation. A stray path. But Lucas. Some individuals aren't straying. They are rotten at the core. Samantha is that type. I stay silent. She is correct. I showed Samantha mercy. Her call to mom provoking collapse. I did not pursue. Her office rumors. I overlooked. Assumed her a spoiled heiress incapable of extremes. But now. She plots drugging. Criminal. What next? I ask. Return to the gala. Feign inability to locate me. Samantha will approach you, claiming I am in the lounge. You feign urgency. Rush to the suite. Crucially, burst in before Zhao Jiangwo acts. Then what? Then you witness. Genevieve's lips curve. Police are already en route. I inhale deeply, pushing the car door open. Returning to the banquet hall. Samantha awaits me as expected. Wineglass in hand. Smile artificial. Assistant Lou. Where is Ms. Genevieve? Unsure. Left her resting in the car. Returned for my purse. She vanished. Perhaps the lounge. Saw Mr. Zhao heading that direction recently. I feign urgency. Which lounge? End of the corridor. Second door left. I pivot sprinting. Samantha calls after me. Assistant Lou. Do not fret. Ms. Genevieve will be fine. Tone airy. As discussing trivialities. I clench my fists. Accelerating. Corridor stretches long. Dimly lit. Reaching the second door left. Door closed. Zhao Jiangwo's voice emanates within. Ms. Genevieve. You overdosed. Allow me to assist you to recline. I raise my foot, kicking the door. Unlocked. It crashes against the wall with a thunderous bang. Zhao Jiangwo stands beside the bed. Genevieve lies atop. Eyes closed. Gown intact. Makeup undisturbed. But Zhao Jiangwo's hand hovers near her shoulder. Mr. Zhao. I bellow. Zhao Jiangwo startled. Hand retracting. Turns, spotting me. Complexion darkening. Lucas. What brings you here? Collecting Ms. Genevieve. She overindulged. I am tending to her. Unnecessary. I will manage. I stride to the bed. Assisting Genevieve upright. She opens her eyes. Gaze clear. Showing no signs of intoxication. Genevieve. Are you unharmed? Unharmed. She sits up. Fixing her gaze on Zhao Jiangwo. Mr. Zhao. What were you attempting? Zhao Jiangwo's face pales. I intended nothing. Merely assisting you to recline. Assisting me recline necessitates your hand near my shoulder. Mr. Zhao. Surveillance cameras occupy this lounge. Genevieve indicates the chandelier. Your recent actions. Fully recorded. Zhao Jiangwo glances up, spotting the camera. Face blanching instantly. Ms. Genevieve. Allow me to explain. No explanation needed. Genevieve stands. Straightening her gown. Police arrive shortly. Footsteps echo down the corridor. 3 uniformed officers enter. Lead officer a female. Who reported this? I did. Genevieve states. Mr. Zhao Jiangwo herein stands accused of adulterating my beverage. Intent to commit assault. Evidence secured via chandelier mural and coffee table surveillance. Zhao Jiangwo's legs buckle. Leaning on the bed frame to remain upright. Ms. Genevieve. You cannot do this. We maintain cooperative relations. Prosecuting me jeopardizes the patent negotiations. Patent. Genevieve sneers. Mr. Zhao. Do you imagine I would sacrifice a woman's safety for a patent? Zhao Jiangwo's complexion waxen. Lips trembling speechlessly. Officers escort him away. Passing me, he glares. Eyes predatory. Lucas. You orchestrated this. Mr. Zhao. You orchestrated it yourself. He is led away. Silence descends. Genevieve leans against the wall, exhaling deeply. Genevieve. Are you well? Unharmed. She looks at me. Lucas. Thank you. For what? I did nothing. You kicked the door. She smiles. Kicked rather heroically. I smile too. But the smile quickly stiffens. Samantha stands at the corridor's end. Complexion livid. Ms. Scott. Your scheme failed, Genevieve states. Samantha ignores her, fixing her gaze on me. Lucas, you schemed against me. You struck at Genevieve first. Genevieve. Samantha smiles bitterly. You called her Genevieve. You are together. Irrelevant. Relevant. She strides forward, each step heavy. I adored her for 3 years. 3 years. Learned cooking golf her every preference. She never spared me a glance. You. What did you do? Merely served her coffee daily. Blocked drinks. Toiled like cattle. On what grounds does she favor you? Samantha. Affection is no transaction. I state. Effort expended does not guarantee reciprocation. That is commoner thinking. She sneers. I, Samantha, never fail to acquire my desires. She produces a digital recorder. Pressing play. Zhao Jiangwo's voice emerges. Manny. Drug administered. Once Genevieve collapses, deliver her to the suite. Leave the rest to me. Samantha's voice follows. Expedite. Avoid witnesses. Understood. That little assistant diverted. Recording concludes. Corridor silent as death. Hear that? Samantha says. My plan. Let Zhao Jiangwo ruin her. Then I appear rescuing her. She will feel gratitude. Dependence. Inseparability. You are insane. I declare. Not insane. Merely desperate for her. Genevieve speaks. Voice glacial. Samantha. Do you comprehend this conduct? Incitement to rape. Attempted. Minimum 3-year sentence. You have evidence. Samantha smirks. Recorder contents easily claimed fabricated. Zhao Jiangwo arrested. He will shoulder blame alone. My family possesses limitless wealth. Engages premier legal counsel. Likely probation at worst. You presume wealth manipulates all. Is that not reality? Samantha tilts her head. Genevieve. You are wealthy too. Should comprehend best. In this society, wealth constitutes law. Genevieve extracts her phone. Pressing play. Identical dialogue plays. But this time, includes Samantha's final utterance. Once Genevieve violated by Zhao Jiangwo. Witness her maintaining that haughty facade. Samantha's face alters. You recorded. Not solely recording. Genevieve shakes the phone. Corridor surveillance captured you passing the vial to Zhao Jiangwo. Samantha. Deemed these evidentiary materials sufficient for incarceration. Samantha bites her lip. Eyes reddening. Genevieve. Must you be so ruthless? You struck first. I adore you. Samantha weeps. Adored you 3 years. Why treat me thus? Affection for another justifies not harming them. Genevieve states. Samantha. You never loved me. You merely craved possession. Like a coveted childhood toy. Destroying it upon denial. Samantha squats. Trembling uncontrollably in sobs. Observing her. My emotions defy categorization. Pity. Loathing. Both present. Officers approach. Securing handcuffs upon her. Samantha. You stand accused of incitement to rape. Accompany us. Samantha rises. Pausing beside me. Lucas. You prevailed. But do not exult. Genevieve Zilk never genuinely loves anyone. To her, you remain merely a plaything. She is escorted away. Only Genevieve and I remain in the corridor. She leans on my shoulder. Eyes closed. Genevieve. When did preparations commence? From the day Samantha phoned your mother. She states. Knew she would strike. Merely underestimated the swiftness. Why not alert authorities sooner? Insufficient evidence. Now ample. I regard her. An indescribable sensation swelling within. This woman. Too clever. Too composed. Too terrifying. Simultaneously. Too heartrending. She bore all burdens alone. Scheming against Samantha. Against Zhao Jiangwo. Even factoring me into her calculations. Claiming me audience. Yet I constituted her paramount pawn. Genevieve. Did you calculate me too? She opens her eyes. Meeting my gaze. Yes. Why? Uncertain which side you would champion. I never championed Samantha's side. Yet you never championed mine either. Her voice soft. You perpetually hesitated. Wavered. Contemplated departure. Lucas. I require not one prone to abandonment. I require one standing shoulder to shoulder beside me. I open my mouth. Speechless. She is correct. I indeed perpetually hesitated. Contemplated leaving when Mom urged marriage. When Samantha provoked. When deeming myself unworthy. Never decisively choosing her. Genevieve. I am sorry. No apology needed. She stands erect. Smoothing her gown. Tonight's affair concludes. Return home. And you. I return to the company. Pending documents require processing. She turns departing. I grasp her hand. Genevieve. Yes. I will not leave again. She studies me. Eyes gradually reddening. Promise me. I promise. She smiles. A genuine smile. Tears falling. But lips curved. Good. I trust you. She departs. High heels tapping. Each tap resonating in my chest. I stand rooted. Recalling Mom's words. Affection involves no worthiness calculus. Only willingness. She willingly bowed for me. Wept for me. Schemed against all for me. What justification remains for departure? 3 days post-gala. Samantha detained. Zhao Jiangwo formally arrested. Legal teams inundated. Genevieve proceeds as if uneventful. Conducting meetings, signing documents, reprimanding staff. Sole alteration. Daily lunches with me commence. Not cafeteria. She instructs assistants reserving restaurants. Messaging. 12 o'clock. Await me downstairs. 3 days running. Diverse cuisines. Japanese, French, local delicacies. Each meal extravagantly priced. My monthly salary insufficient for 3 such meals. 4th day. I protest. Genevieve. Cease these expensive meals. Downstairs fast food suffices. She looks up. Chopsticks suspending sashimi. Deem I care for expense. Not expense. It is. What is it? I am unaccustomed. She sets down chopsticks. Gazing at me. Lucas. Cohabiting with me. Requires acclimatization. I open my mouth. Words unvoiced. Desiring to articulate the chasm between us. Insurmountable beyond mere meals. But witnessing her earnestness. I swallow the sentiment. Post-lunch she does not return to the company. Accompany me somewhere. Where? Your home. My home. Mom is discharged. I wish to visit. I freeze. How did you know? Overheard your call with her yesterday. Yesterday in the pantry I took Mom's call. She mentioned doctor approving discharge, requesting I collect her weekend. I cited work obligations. Assumed Genevieve occupied the office. Unaware she listened. Genevieve. Unnecessary. Drive. She interrupts, tossing me the car keys. I drive towards my hometown. 2.5 hours expressway. She remains silent throughout. Head bent over files. Nearing the county seat, she suddenly speaks. Supermarket ahead. Pull over. Purpose. Procure gifts. Cannot visit empty-handed. Unnecessary. Mom disregards such formalities. I regard it necessary. She parks. Entering to purchase Bird's Nest Donkey High Gelatin imported fruits. Additionally, a cashmere sweater. Sales associate cites new arrival. 5,800. My heart aches. She settles via card. Eyelids unblinking. Genevieve. Excessively costly. Your mother treats me kindly. Appropriate. Mom treats her kindly. Having encountered Genevieve mere occasions. I cannot reconcile. But voice no objection. Arriving below the apartment building. Mom already waits at the entrance. Spotting Genevieve emerge. Her eyes illuminate. Ms. Genevieve. What brings you? Auntie. Call me Genevieve. Genevieve. Excellent, excellent. Quickly enter sit. Mom grasped Genevieve's hand leading indoors. I trail bearing parcels. Neighbor Aunt Wang observes. Hollering. Old Lou. Your daughter-in-law visits. Mom beams. Not yet. Soon though. My face flushes. Genevieve remains composed. Nodding at Aunt Wang. Indoors, Mom prepares tea, slices fruit, serves seeds. Bustling busily. Genevieve occupies the sofa. Surveying our aging apartment. Walls adorned with my childhood certificates. Cabinet housing father's portrait. Tea table cluttered with Mom's medications. Compared to her Riverview penthouse, this resembles a pauper's dwelling. Auntie. How is your recuperation? Much improved. Thanks to you. Mom serves tea. Genevieve. That 300,000. I instructed Lucas repay gradually. Unnecessary. Stated pre-advance on salary. Pre-advance nonsense. His monthly earnings paltry. Mom glares at me. Cease deception. You simply wish assisting him. Genevieve says nothing. Sipping tea. Mom seats beside her. Clasping her hand. Genevieve. Auntie inquires something. Speak freely. You and my son. Precisely what relation? Living room silences. I stand nearby. Heart pounding like percussion. Genevieve glances at me. Then faces Mom. Auntie. I admire Lucas. Mom freezes. I similarly stunned. Though previously hinted. Voiced before Mom, it differs entirely. I wish to be with him. Genevieve continues. Not boss to employee. Woman to man. Mom studies her long moments. Then studies me equally long. Genevieve. Are you cognizant our family circumstances? Aware. Aware Lucas' father departed early. I raised him solo. Accrued negligible savings. Aware. Aware should he unite with you. Others will label him a gigolo. A gold digger. Aware. Yet you still consent. Consent. Mom's eyes redden. Why? Genevieve pauses moments. Because he treats me kindly. 5 years. He intercepted drinks resulting in hospitalization. Burned midnight oil compiling data. Undertook every task others shirked. He utters no sweet nothings. Seeks no accolades. Voices no complaints. Simply silently cherishes me. Then reciprocate his kindness. I am learning. Genevieve's tone softens. Previously incapable of kindness. Ignorant of concerned caregiving. But I am learning. Auntie. Grant me duration. Mom sheds tears. Wiping eyes. Smiling. Genevieve. I investigated you. Genevieve pauses. Investigated. Indeed. Instructed Lucas' cousin to research. You are prominent online. Easily discoverable. Mom states. Never wed. Childless. Corporation yours. Achieved CEO at 31 through self-reliance. Auntie. I merely inquire. Whether my son's chosen partner merits. Mom clasps her hand. Now ascertained. Meritorious. Genevieve's eyes also redden. But Genevieve. I possess words. State them. My son. Soft-hearted. Tongue-tied. Socially inept. Unworthy of you. Mom. Do not interrupt. Mom blares. Truth spoken. Genevieve. Should you unite with him? You must tolerate his simplicity. His poverty. His entirety. Can you tolerate? Capable. Good. Mom rises. Retrieving a red cloth bundle from the cabinet. Unfolding reveals a gold bangle. Antique style. Dragon phoenix motifs. This my dowry from marriage. Presently bestowed upon you. Genevieve freezes. Auntie. This is excessively precious. Not precious. Merely sentiment. Mom slides the bangle onto her wrist. Retain it. Future should Lucas mistreat you. Employ this bangle to strike him. Genevieve gazes at the bangle adorning her wrist. Tears falling. Auntie. Gratitude. Dispense gratitude. Thank yourself. Mom embraces her. Genevieve. Henceforth family. I stand nearby. Eyes also stinging. 5 years. Presumed lifelong impossibility regarding Genevieve. Presumed insurmountable barriers between us. But Mom's singular utterance. Swept all obstacles aside. Not due to wealth. Not status. Because she consented. Consented to humble herself. Transform for me. Visit my home. Telling Mom. I admire him. Evening Mom insists Genevieve remain for dinner. Personally preparing braised pork steamed fish stir-fried greens. Genevieve partakes sparingly. But compliments each dish. Mom delighted. Serving her another bowl. Post-dinner I escort Genevieve downstairs. Below she stands beside the car. Regarding the bangle. Lucas. Your mother is wonderful. Yes. Previously I lacked a mother. She died birthing me. Father remarried. Stepmother unkind. Childhood taught self-reliance exclusively. I regard her. Heart constricting. Genevieve. Hence ignorant of kindness. Because never recipient thereof. You are the inaugural. I am not. You are. She interrupts. Shielded drinks. Burned midnight oil. Withstood 5 years' storms. Never sought recompense. Never complained. Never voiced exertion. Lucas. I remain oblivious. I comprehend fully. Why not disclose sooner? Because I dared not. She tears. Feared admission precipitating your departure. Like prior suitors. Abandoning upon denial. I will not abandon. Previously contemplated leaving. That was past. I grasp her hand. Henceforth not. She regards me. Tears falling yet smiling. Good. I trust you. She departs in the car. I stand below the building. Watching taillights vanish into night. An inner voice declares. Lucas. This lifetime. It is her. Phone vibrates. Mom's message. Son. Bangle bestowed. Should you dare fail her? I break your legs. I smile. Eyes stinging anew. Re-entering. Mom sits on the sofa. Eyes reddened. Mom. You wept. No. She wipes eyes. Nearly joyous. Joy regarding what? Joy my son secured a fine wife. Mom. We are not yet wed. Imminent. She glares. Procure ring tomorrow. Propose. Delay not. Mom. Over hasty. What delay? 28 years old. She 32. Further postponement jeopardizes childbirth. Nagged by mom throughout the night. Next day returning to the company. Passing Genevieve's office. She conducts a meeting. Through glass I observe the gold bangle adorning her wrist. Discordant with her suit. Yet she retains it. She notices me. Corner of her mouth quirking. Briefly. But I see it. That instant. I know. This lifetime. Escape is impossible. 1 year later. Genevieve and I schedule our wedding for May. Auspicious date. Mom consulted 3 almanacs exhaustively selecting it. Venue not a hotel. But the Riverview penthouse she gifted me. She states this is home. Weddings belong domestic. Eve of the wedding. I suffer insomnia. Not nerves. Unreality. 1 year prior drafting resignation. Contemplating hometown matchmaking. An honest girl. Settling into ordinary life. 1 year hence marrying Genevieve. Genevieve. That woman who berated boards. Maintained icy countenance at galas. The Ice Queen CEO. Tomorrow becomes my wife. 3 m. I message her. Awake. Instant reply. No. Why? You. Insomniac. Likewise. We exchange no further words. But I know. She similarly reflects upon this past year. Samantha sentenced 2 years. Defamation plus attempted rape. Her father engaged elite counsel futilely. Evidence irrefutable. Zhao Jiangmo sentenced 8 years. Rape. Drugging. Bribery. Multiple charges. His wife protested at the company. Claiming Genevieve ruined her husband. Escorted out by security. These affairs Genevieve never references. Merely instructing legal handling. Resuming work dining dates. She acquired numerous skills. Bringing supper when I overtime. Preparing kanji during my illness. Answering mom's calls with. Auntie. I miss you. Progress slow. But earnest. Next morning 7 am. Makeup artists arrive. Genevieve sits bedroom bound receiving cosmetics. I host guests in the living area. Attendance sparse. Confidants colleagues exclusively. Mom clad in new cheongsam. bustling joyously. 10 am. Ceremony commences. No MC. No orchestra. No ostentatious rituals. Mom stands centrally. Genevieve and I facing each other. She wears white bridal gown. Hair coiled. Diamond earrings adorning. Wrist bearing mom's gold bangle. Discordant with the gown. Yet she retains it. Mom speaks first. Addressing Genevieve. Eyes reddening. Genevieve. Henceforth Lucas belongs to you. Should he dare mistreat you? Inform me. I will discipline him. Genevieve smiles. Auntie. He will not mistreat me. Still addressing Auntie. Genevieve pauses. Correcting. Mom. Mom sheds tears. Embracing Genevieve. Weeping childlike. Good child. Henceforth family. My turn. I regard her. Opening mouth. Words evaporate. Prepared vows forgotten entirely. Genevieve. Yes. I possess nothing to bestow. No wealth. No house. No car. Even this suit your purchase. She smiles. But I possess a life. 5 years. This life is yours. Henceforth also yours. Her eyes redden. Lucas. I desire not your life. I desire you yourself. Already yours. She smiles. Tears falling. Mom hollers. Dithering why? Kiss her. Guests cheer. I embrace her. Kissing her. Her lips soft. Tears saline. Post-ceremony guests depart. Mom returns hometown. Insisting against disturbing newlyweds. Penthouse contains solely her and me. She reclines sofa-bound. Removing high heels. Massaging ankles. Exhausted. Yes. I squat. Massaging her feet. She regards me. Suddenly smiling. Lucas. When did affection for me commence? I reflect. Uncertain. Perhaps your inaugural scolding. You scolded me. Stated coffee erroneously procured. Should be Americano, not latte. Scolded 10 minutes. She smiles. You harbor grudges. Not grudges. Cherish memories of you. She blushes. Genevieve blushes. Knowing her 6 years. First witnessing such. That evening. We sit balcony bound observing river panorama. She leans on my shoulder. I encircle her. Genevieve. Henceforth desist addressing me Lucas. Address how? Husband. She pauses 3 seconds. Husband. My heart skips. Once more. Husband. Again. You are insatiable. She glares. But lips curve. Honeymoon's first month. Promoted vice president. Not her appointment. Board vote. Citing 6 years service meriting elevation. I recognize Genevieve's machinations. She denies. You earned it. I concede. Indeed meritorious. Disbelieve then. Post-promotion tripling salary. Company car driver assigned. Mom weeps phone-wise. Son. You achieved distinction. Mom. Not my distinction. Genevieve's assistance. She acknowledges. Reciprocate kindness. Understood. Post-call returning office. Genevieve occupies my chair. Perusing files. Ms. Genevieve. This your office? No. Then why occupy my chair? Inspect for concealed allowances. Salary card under your custody. What to conceal? She smiles. Rising approaching. Lucas. Content. Content. Truly. Truly. She regards me. Eyes reddening. I am likewise content. She embraces me. Face burying in my chest. Previously presumed solitary existence. Commuting, dining, sleeping alone. Unloved. Unloving. Until you arrived. Yes. Gratitude for staying. I tighten embrace. Not departing. This lifetime never departing. Honeymoon's third month. Corporate crisis erupts. Hostile takeover bid. Share price plummets. Genevieve convenes consecutive 3-day sessions. Eyes bloodshot. Fourth night she reclines sofa-bound. Eyes shut. Genevieve. Rest. Impossible. Shareholder meeting tomorrow. I will deputize. You. Yes. Vice President ought. She opens eyes. Regarding me. Competent. Attempt. Next day I deputize. Shareholders pound tables. Denouncing Genevieve's stewardship. Demanding CEO replacement. I rise. Slamming documents onto the table. Ms. Genevieve's 6-year tenure. Corporation market cap decupled. Any capable of equivalent. Stand forth. Silence. Incompetence desist. Conference room silences. Subsequent none revisits CEO replacement. Evening homeward. Genevieve inquires methodology. I berated them. Berated shareholders. Yes. She smiles. Bent double laughing. Lucas. You are mad. For you. Madness justified. She regards me. Gaze tender unlike her norm. Gratitude. Courtesy due. Husband's obligation. Honeymoon's 6th month. Deep night office overtime. Finalizing documents. 1 am. Extinguishing lights preparatory to departure. Genevieve pushes door open. Not departed. Awaiting you. She approaches. Proffering paper. Examine. I accept. Pregnancy confirmation. Positive. I freeze. You. Assistant Lou. She smiles. My turn petitioning maternity leave. I regard her. Mind blank. Pregnant. Yes. 2 months. Truly. Truly. My hands tremble. Documents slipping groundward. She retrieves it. Handing back. Displeased. Elated. Voice vibrates. Immensely elated. She smiles. Eyes tearing. I embrace her. Clutching tightly. Genevieve. Gratitude. For what? Gratitude for granting me a home. She says nothing. But tears dampen my shoulder. Outside window. Myriad lights. Iceberg thoroughly thawed. 1 year later. Samantha's release day. Genevieve and I airport bound. Preparing for deferred honeymoon. Year late commencement. She cradles 5-month pregnancy. Loose dress adorning. Sunglasses worn. Genevieve. Samantha released today. Aware. Fear retaliation. She dares not. Why? Comprehension further aggression invokes consequences exceeding 2 years. I regard her profile. Suddenly smiling. Laughing at my spouse's ruthlessness. Ruthless. She turns. My kindness towards you insufficient. Sufficient. Exceptionally sufficient. She hooks arm through mine. Proceed. Aircraft imminent takeoff. Yes. We enter the departure gate. Phone vibrates. Unknown number. I answer. Lucas. Samantha's voice. I say nothing. You prevailed. But exult not. Genevieve's ilk never permanently kind. Satiation precipitates discard akin to mine. Ms. Scott. Yes. You err. How? She is not that sort. Call disconnected. Genevieve regards me. Who? Miss Dial. She inquires no further. Aircraft aloft. I regard her reclined. Eyes shut. Hand resting on abdomen. Clouds exterior brilliantly white. Sky azure. I clasp her hand. She opens eyes. Why? Nothing. Merely desired clasping your hand. She smiles. Resuming repose. Juvenile. Yes. Juvenile. Aircraft pierces cloud layer. Sunlight streaming inward. I regard her. Inner voice declares. Lucas. This lifetime. Worthwhile.